Absolutely.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Like Mark, is 100% part of this band. Still is. We can't wait for him to come back. And it was a big step for him in the summer to record on the 4 new tracks. And obviously the album that comes out in February is the Ultimate Collection. So I mean, there's a lot of tracks on there, features all the number ones, etc. And that was another moment where we had to sit down and go, no, that should be there and this should be there. Because we didn't want to do it in chronological order. We wanted to do it kind of all over the shop. So yeah, he sounded brilliant, and we can't wait to have him back. That's the truth. And we look forward to that day.
It's actually about a funeral. It's actually about the end of life, what your party will be like. When my chariot arrives, I want everyone to celebrate me. Which, it's quite a sad way, but it's also a nice way to look at it too, that everyone should be celebrated. And Chariot is definitely that. It is kind of cool. Like, obviously, look, he's one of the biggest stars in the world and has been for literally the last 10 years. And we're big fans of him as well. So I suppose for him to go around talking about us in that way and talking about our music and what it meant to him when he was growing up, Westlife was a little small reason that maybe he picked up the guitar to play Flying Without Wings, so he's 9-10 years old and now look what he's become. It's a pleasure to work with him. As the boy said, he's a lovely guy. That day he made a real effort with our children. All our kids were there because obviously dad is very cool now singing with Ed Sheeran.
We went from
so we were a
Dad,
little bit
don't
prouder.
be doing dad dancing. All of a sudden Ed's in the room meeting all the kids.
It's so strange because obviously we come from a time where you do a TV performance, you do a magazine shoot, you'd be in smash hits, you'd be traveling around all the radio stations in order to get your song played on the radio. And it was a very, very different time, So I think the fact that we kind of lived through that time and now we see the new kind of wave of, I don't know what media, which is social media, coming through, you kind of go, oh, right, okay, so here's another tool now. Mm-hmm. But it's mad. It's a different world. It's like the way the world is going with AI and social media and all that. It's crazy, really, when you think about it. So
it's a love-hate relationship. I wonder. Like back in the day, I'm so glad that we didn't have, I really cherish that we didn't, someone always didn't have a camera in your face or wherever you were going or wherever we were. But at the same time, we met so many people and did so many wonderful things and they weren't documented. Like even if it was just going for dinner with Mariah Carey, nowadays you'd be putting up selfies with her,
To think that we're doing it that long, I really don't think so. I mean, we still feel like we only started yesterday. We still definitely have the energy.
The energy is different the last few weeks, and we all feel it. We're all smiling. We've all got a little pep in our step because we get nervous, we're like everybody, you don't know until you know. We put our tour on sale tomorrow. We know the pre-sale is obviously already very good. So, but you need to hear that news, and it's exciting to hear it and that the fans are still there. They're so loyal. So we know now we got to put on, the best show of our career. That's the way we are. We're very competitive. We always want to do better. There's always room for improvement. And we got to keep raising our game.